The end of the gas-powered Boxster and Cayman. Porsche has officially announced that production of the classic Boxster and Cayman is coming to an end. They're supposed to be replaced by electric vehicles. The problem is, the development of these new EVs has been a struggle. The launch dates have been pushed back multiple times, and from what we hear, even the folks in Zuffenhausen aren't entirely sure when we'll see a finished product. Yet the company's leadership is confident. They're calling these future cars bomb cars. As Frank Moser, the guy in charge of the 911 and 718 lines, put it, the main challenge, weight and batteries. The whole point of a sports car is being lightweight and dynamic. With electric cars, that's a real challenge. Just look at the compact Fiat 500e. It weighs over 3,000 pounds, with a battery of only 42 kilowatt-hours. A battery that size is roughly equal to just 3 gallons of gasoline, and the car's range barely scratches 300 miles with careful driving. So imagine what Porsche will need. The idea of a massive 100 to 200 kilowatt-hour battery sounds great for range, but it would turn a compact coupe into a multi-ton projectile. A sports car without lightness is just a pretty shell without its soul. Sure, the engineers promise the right combination of weight and power, but I find that hard to believe. Where's the sound and the emotion? Yes, performance is important, but Porsche has always been about emotion. The sound of that Boxer engine, the specific vibration, that's part of the brand's DNA. Electric cars don't have that. You can pipe in fake engine noise through the speakers, but let's be real, that's just a cheap imitation. And the core fans of the brand are not going to fall for that trick. The price tag. Some people think that electric cars will at least be cheaper. That's an illusion. Given the cost of batteries, the new Boxster and Cayman are likely to be more expensive than their gas-powered predecessors. And in a segment where price is a huge factor, that's a real problem for Porsche. Comparing these to a hypercar like the Rimac Nevera is pointless. That's a different audience that doesn't care about the price tag. But that logic doesn't work for a mass-market sports car. Artificial intelligence in development. Here's an interesting tidbit. Porsche used artificial intelligence extensively to develop the electric Cayenne. They say virtual testing helped them cut the number of prototypes by about 120 units and sped up development by 20%. The time and cost savings are obvious, but here's the real question. Can a computer actually replicate the feeling of driving a car? It's like asking a robot to describe the taste of a cake. It might give you a technical description, but you'll never understand the emotion. What this means for sports cars. For an SUV, that AI-driven approach might be forgivable. Most buyers won't notice the subtleties. But for the Boxster and Cayman, relying on virtual development could backfire in a big way. Because with these cars, it's all about the details. Every vibration through the steering wheel, every millisecond of throttle response. The bottom line. Right now, it feels like Porsche is walking a tightrope, hoping they can leap to the other side. Maybe they'll pull it off, but right now, the whole idea seems incredibly risky. The company is taking beloved sports cars with gasoline engines out of the lineup and betting that fans will just accept electrification as the new normal. Personally, I have my doubts. The emotion of driving a Porsche has always been more important than the numbers on a spec sheet. And a battery pack in the floor, no matter what you call it, hasn't yet learned how to give us that feeling.